I feel like in person, I really like my makeup, but then I'm like looking in the viewfinder and I feel like I look like a clown. Also, I know I'm super metallic up top, but of course it's not sitting in front of me. I'm trying to get use out of my Jaclyn like liquid highlights. We're looking a little extra metallic right now. I also do not feel like the lips are glossy enough. Was I even ready to film? I shouldn't have turned on the camera yet. Okay, my Perrier, however you pronounce it, we only had the one mistake with the energy drink. Alright you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video. It is going to be update number 6 in the Partners in Cream project that was started by Steph and Delyn. You guys know I absolutely love their channels. Both of them will be linked down below. Highly recommend going to check them out if for some reason you have not already. All other information pertaining to this project will also be in the description box. You can search the hashtag Partners in Cream Project Pan. You'll have lots of content to binge watch. If this is somehow your first time catching a Partners in Cream Project Pan, the whole premise of this project is that we focus on cream and liquid products, no powders allowed, and those are really the only rules. I have currently been working on 7 products within this project, and I think it's a refresh because we're halfway through the year. So I am going to refresh 2 items. And then I have 2 products that I have hit my goal on. One of them is, well, both are really exciting. So if you are interested in my update, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project planning content or just chit-chatting about makeup, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. Okay, you guys, as always, I'm gonna go in order that these products have been in this project. So that means we get to start out with a bang. We get to start out with probably the most exciting update, and it is my Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade By the Pound. I have been working on this since the introduction of 2022. And you guys, we have an empty pan. Now I will say, I did drop this, and it did, the last remaining itty bitty little bitty bit broke, and I decided to just throw it away because it touched my like nasty floors. It was probably like sitting on top of a spaghetti noodle, if I'm being honest. Not really, but really. So this is finally a freaking empty, and I am gonna be rolling in a Super Shock to replace this. I did tell myself I wanted to try and pan to completion Colourpop Ritz. I know that's not going to be happening based on how long it took me to use this product up, but I'm gonna roll Ritz in anyway to replace that. I'm so excited to have this finally as an empty. This is my first official Colourpop Super Shock empty, so it feels so good. By the way, you guys, I'm currently in a rush to get to my mom's house. Me and my daughter are leaving right after I finish filming this. I'm like waiting to wake her up till the last minute. And so it's super early in the morning. I didn't take weights of these. I'm so sorry, but my weights are always never like accurate anyway, I feel like, so it just is what it is. Okay, next up we have my Daniel Sandler watercolor blush, and I clearly am not going in order that these rolled in because this rolled in last update. I can't remember what I replaced this with. Maybe my iconic London liquid bronzer. This is something that I really want to finish this year. I am about right here. This is where I was last update. I did reach for this some. My packaging is broken, so the product comes out of like the bottom part of the component rather than the tip, so it can be really messy to use, but it's a really beautiful blush shade. If I didn't mention, it's in the shade Nectar. I have been like unofficially trying to pan this for over a year at this point in time, so I really do want to finish this year. If I do, I would consider purchasing this again. Really love the formula and really love the shade, but I need to finish that off. A product I'm not sure what the progress is gonna look like on, but I have been reaching for this. This is my Colourpop X Barbie in honor of the Barbie movie coming out, right? This is in the shade Golden Beach. This is the lippy pencil. I just put this in and said I wanted to just work on this. I do not reach for lip liners unless they're in a project. This is what the shade looks like. It's like the perfect Your Lips But Better. It's like my perfect nude shade. I did reach for this what feels like quite a few times. We'll see what the line markings end up looking like. I do believe I sharpened this one time, so I'm hopeful we'll see some progress. By no means do I think I will finish this lip liner by the end of the year. We still have quite a bit left. I would honestly even be happy if I got to like the top of the P right here by the end of the year. I feel like that would feel like a win. I mean, I'm reaching for nude lips quite a bit, especially, well, all year round really. So there should be no excuse for me not to get use out of it, but we're still chugging along on this one. Okay, a product I'm gonna be rolling out. I've been trying to cycle through my nail polish collection and get like 5 uses. I rolled this in, I believe last update. This is the Nails Inc nail polish in the shade Night Rider Street, and I wore this twice, and it's really just more like, it's too bold for me at this point in time. I used to love a bold lime green, and I still love the shade of lime green, but just on the nails I wasn't loving it, on the toes wasn't loving it. So I think I might end up decluttering this polish from my collection, and I'm going to replace it with a different polish at the end of this video, but that will be rolling out. Next up, we have my YSL lip stain. This is in the shade 22. This is a really beautiful pinky coral sort of shade. I have so enjoyed using this and giving myself an excuse to reach for this. I have been loving a bold lip, a more bold lip. I say that and I feel like every video I'm not wearing a bold lip, but I have been having fun wearing something just a little bit more colorful on the lips. When I rolled this in, I gave myself a 40 use goal, and I was at 7 of those 40 uses last update. I reached for this only an additional 4 times, which I swear I reached for this more than 4 times. That's just 4 days. That's not 4 uses. I definitely do reapply this when I wear it. I do layer it a bit just so I can get like a deeper pink, but I only tracked 4 uses, meaning I still have 29 uses left in order to finish this off. This is definitely a shade that is more fitting, in my opinion, to the summer months. So that would mean I need to reach for this like 14.5 times this month and next month to finish it before September, which is quite a feat because that's basically like half the days in the month. I don't necessarily know that this will have 40 uses by September, but I'm gonna keep working on it because I'm really enjoying it, and this is currently at 11 out of those 40 uses. And then the final product I have to update you guys on is this Ofra gloss. This is in the shade BRB, and I'm so happy to announce that this is an empty. I did take the stopper out of this. There is still a little bit of product coating the walls at the bottom, but I've scraped everything that I can reach with the doe foot, and I am satisfied with calling this an empty, which just makes me so happy because it means I have another gloss empty. And you guys know I have such an extensive gloss collection, and I am trying my darndest to get through as many glosses as I can. So I'm very excited to have this as another empty. Meaning we are rolling out the BRB gloss and the Colourpop Super Shock because they are empties now, which is so exciting. And then we are going to replace my nail polish. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I also was working on perfume samples, and I was cleaning my bathroom and I literally cannot find where I put these perfume samples that I was working on. So I'm gonna roll something else in its place. I'm gonna roll in another fragrance that I wanna get use out of. So that would be my 4th product that is rolling out. So that means the only product staying in would be my Daniel Sandler Watercolor Blush YSL Lip Stain, as well as my Colourpop Barbie Lip Liner. So let's get into what products we're rolling in. I already spoiled this one for you guys. I am rolling in my Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Ritz. I do already have a pan on this one, as you can tell, but there's a lot of product left in this, and I know I'm not gonna, I don't want to like be that negative person that says I know I'm not going to reach for this, or sorry, I know I'm not going to finish this. That is so pretty. For some reason in my mind I was thinking it was more silvery. Okay, it does have like silver, like, I don't know what I'm saying at this point in time. That is so pretty. I really shouldn't have a problem reaching for this. What should my goal be? How many total rings are there? Okay, I mean, by next update I'm hoping to have that center like button uncovered. I think a good goal to have by the end of the year would maybe be to have that button and the first ring uncovered. Like, I feel like that is what feels achievable, so I will actually work towards that. I think that is going to be the goal for this project, and it likely will, and I will work on this for the remainder of the year unless I somehow miraculously empty it out earlier than that, which I don't think I will. But I'm hopeful that I at least can uncover that first full ring by the end of the year, and if I achieve that earlier, I will keep working on this one because that was, again, one of the products that I wanted to pan and finish off this year. So to replace my Ofra gloss, I'm going to be rolling in this COSA's lip oil. This is in the shade Jaws. I absolutely love this product, but I feel like I have not reached for it that much. It gives the most beautiful popsicle effect to the lips. Like it just gives this, like you just had a cherry popsicle. I absolutely love the look, especially for the summertime. So I am gonna give myself the goal of finishing this off. I don't know if you'll be able to tell at all, but there is like a little bit of windowing here. This is older in my collection and I have reached for this a lot in its lifetime. I'm trying to remember if I feel like COSA's lip oils go quickly or not. I do feel like Tower 28 and Maybelline Lifter glosses, like in my mind, I know I can get through those quickly. I have panned quite a number of COSA's lip oils in the past, but I cannot remember if I feel like they go quickly or not. Goal is going to be to finish this up, hopefully by September, but I don't know if that's possible. Just because especially if, although these two layered together could be really beautiful. But again, this is getting older in my collection. This is something I really would like to finish. So even if it's not empty by the end of August, I'm going to keep working on it. To replace my lime green gloss, I'm rolling in another one from Nails Inc. This is in the shade Sun Street Passage. I currently have this on my toes right now, and it looks like a really hot, fiery pink in the bottle, but it actually is more of like a bright, vibrant coral, at least on my toenails it is. I'm gonna give myself a 5-use goal with this. Hopefully I can reach for it, you know, on the nails, on the toes, the rest of the summer. I think it's a gorgeous shade, and I'm really enjoying already the few times that I have reached for it. So I'm gonna continue reaching for that, but this will be my new focus polish. And then finally, to replace the fragrance scents that I was working on, I'm gonna be rolling in my Sol de Janeiro Anita body spray. This is passion fruit nectar and pink patchouli, and I really enjoyed this scent last summer when I purchased it. I do have, is it bikini? See, they're the pink one that released last summer. When I sprayed it last summer, it was my least favorite of the three. Actually, maybe it was my second least favorite, because there's the vanilla musk one, which I thought I would have loved, but it's not a favorite. Anyway, obsessed with that one now. Really wish that I could get that forever. But I loved this scent last summer. But as I reflect this year, I'm like thinking back to just my life last summer and just how stressed out I was, and the scent of this, not gonna lie, just brings back it's not like the best memories, you know, when like scent is like the strongest sensory tied to memory. This definitely brings back some like anxious memories, I feel like. So I found myself not reaching for this that much. Now, if I continue to use this and it just continues to be like the scent is like bringing my day down, which I'm not necessarily saying that it's doing that, but I won't continue to use. Perhaps I'll pass it along. Maybe my sister would like this one. This is where it is sitting right here. So I'm gonna try and get use out of this. It's the perfect, like it's a very good beachy summery scent. I can toss it in my beach bag. I can bring it honestly in my car just to kind of like freshen up. I feel like it's a great scent for that. So I'm gonna try and get use out of this just because I find myself not reaching for it. I feel like this will be a good way to give me an extra boost to reach for it. And we'll see how it goes. There's patchouli rose in this too, which I love patchouli. So I don't know why I'm rambling on. Goal with this, I'm just over halfway through this. No, sorry, just under halfway through this. I mean, if I could get to like half of where I currently am at, I would be happy with that. And then I can finish this off next summer, just because this is not, well, you know what? This does kind of give me pumpkin spice latte vibes as well. So I feel like I could bring this into the fall. Maybe my goal will be to actually finish this up. I think maybe that should be my goal, because I brought so many different fragrances into my life this year. It'd be good to have like a fragrance empty this year. So current goal will be to finish this up. I can always roll this out at a refresh or whatever, honestly, anytime that I want, but that is gonna be the goal there. I keep rambling. Anyway, you guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's Partners in Cream project pan update. Would love to know what was the most recent cream or liquid product that you finished off. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.